100th attempt at a wash and go. I think this one might be successful. So I'm just gonna give you the dates on what I did. So I went back to a Holy Grail. Just show you guys. I'm not trying to touch it too much. I already did the shaking thing that I see these girls on YouTube doing sometimes. And what I did is, after deep conditioning with the Sultanical Sugar Ginger, I went in with Kinky Curly Not Today, which was diluted because I'm running out. And then for every section, I used the Felicia Little detangling brush, which did help to smooth it out somewhat. And it got my roots, so my roots aren't as puffy as prior attempts. And then I smoothed on this gel onto every section. That I split the sections into because they were big sections, and then I just went in and I raked in like this, not getting the scalp but getting the roots. So I went in like and then I went up under the section as well and raked, and then I left it alone, put a t-shirt over it just to get some of it off, not really tight but just over it. And then afterwards I did this. No, you have to be very careful because you get kind of dizzy, so you just move your body, because if you move your head going forward, it's just gonna make you dizzy. And this is how my hair looks now. My roots actually look separated and not coming together like a free-form lock. So I really like how it looks now at this stage. It's still in the drying stage. Just fix here so that it doesn't dry in a funny kind of shape. So either way, I'm going to be doing the banding method but at the roots, and I'll show you guys how it looks maybe tomorrow. No, I'll show you guys how it looks before I begin stretching it, and then tomorrow I'm gonna come back on here and then show you guys how it looks. But I'm trying not to touch it because, I mean, as you can see, I have never got my very little tiny cozy curls to get defined like this, and so many of them, because I mean my hair is quite dense, so I can't touch it, can't do anything. The most I can do is shake. That's it. And I don't want to disrupt it any further. Alright, so this, and I realize too, as I shake, like my hair gets more volume, and I believe it's because the root area is getting separated. So that could be why. But normally when I do wash and goes, like my hair gets stuck into like the sections that I do them in. It's just weird. It's just a weird experience. So that's why I don't really do wash and go. So I said, let me try it since I have got my moisture levels to increase. And oh, also I pre-pooed with a fenugreek DIY pre-poo. It had in fennel, holy basil, which is tulsi. It also had in hibiscus as well, and that really defined, that was like the foundation for this, because it really defined my curls. And then I went in with the Kinky Curly Come Clean, because I'm trying as much as possible to follow the formulation, and I wanted to start the wash and go on a clean state. Also, I deep conditioned, as I mentioned it earlier, with the Sultanical Sugar Ginger. And what I did, I used the Super Bloom growth oil to seal each section of my hair that was that already had the deep conditioner applied to it. And then I followed the instructions this time, and I used a warm to hot towel, put that on my head, and then covered that up with a black plastic bag, and then I went outside, did chores, and then came back after about 30 to 45 minutes and rinsed and proceeded with the styling process as I mentioned before. So I will show you guys how it looks probably in the evening. It's 2:31 right now, so I will come back around maybe 6 p.m. to see how it has progressed. It's still wet, but my hair normally is at okay stance when it comes to getting dry, getting air dried and so forth. But I love to plait my hair. I don't allow my hair to be wet for a long time, so that could be one of the reasons why my hair just doesn't. Okay guys, I'm back and it's 6 hours later. It took longer to dry than expected in between all of the dense areas, and you're gonna hear the fan in the background. That's because I had to use the fan to finish drying the other areas. That's almost complete. So all of this will dissipate and disappear by tomorrow. And so yeah, this is how my hair set. This is my wash and go. It's not as like going through it, it's not as tangled as it normally is, which is a plus. I'm getting a tacky kind of a residue on my hands, but that can be easily taken away with water and oil. So I'm just going to begin banding it up. Like I'll give it another hour or so, and then I'll begin banding it up, and then I'll show you guys how it looks tomorrow. Okay, hi everybody, I am back after one day. This is how my hair looks. My hair is shrunken up, but the great news is it is not tangled. So, and what I do at night is just band it like so. I keep this one just like this as a style, just to frame my face a lot better. But essentially this is my wash and go. I have been loving it. I haven't had to retwist. I think one of the reasons why I haven't retwisted as much is because the gel is somewhat tacky, because I did not over apply the gel, but I love it still. I think it's amazing, and I will probably try it again sometime later this month. It just depends on how I feel, but this is how it looks now. I like it. I really do. So this is how my wash and go looks. I like it. It is who I am. It goes out of my scalp. I don't want it to look any other way than how God wants it to look when I apply a botanical gel. This, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's tiny little curls. See that? It's just amazing to me. Okay, this is how it's shrinking back up. That's magic. That's magic. Listen. Too much. Oh. See? Magic. So I wouldn't want it any other way. So I'm just gonna bang back up my hair, cover my hair with a satin wrap, go to sleep, and then tomorrow is my last day of having this wash and go. Unfortunately for me, because I love the freedom. Then I'm just going to deep condition. I'm gonna film that and show you guys what new deep condition I have. I will see you all in my next video. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for all of the support so far. I really appreciate it. And this is just something for me to do when I'm bored. So it's just nice to see like the response that I'm getting. Thank you. Alright, see you guys.